Hello friends, so in this video we are creating this type of website, and then these are all this navigation menu with the navigation effect. Okay, these are the various services section. Last is in section. Okay, so now we are designing this web template. First, I'm creating the one folder in that all the images that I am using that I copied over here, and my HTML file and my CSS file. So now we are going for that. Here I am linking CSS file. First, we are going with the header section. That is my first part. Okay, in that I am creating one division section and the new section. With the name as a class logo. Okay, and now we will take with all that are the cloud navigation. So li into 5 greater than 8. So my different file navigation section. Name is home, about, destination, service, here contact section. Okay, so after completing this, we are going for the CSS. So first in the CSS, here I'm searching for the Google font simple font, selecting one font style, this is serif, okay, this one, and I'm including this. Importing this my CSS file, okay, and so okay. Now using universal selector, I am setting the margin and padding. This is the basic step we have to do at every time whenever we are creating the website, okay. So my margin and padding should be 0 and font family, that is PT serif, okay. So that I'm copying from here, so Control C and directly over here is in Control V inside. Okay, so now once we are partitioning this board section, so we can directly designing for this. So first the class, the design container, dot Control V, class container width should be 100%, height 100 VH, background Zen linear gradient property that I am using, RGBA 0.8 and 0.0. URL I'm setting the image is .jpg, okay. So back.jpg. Now background is set. Setting the background size as a color, and background position should be in a cell. Okay, so this we have to do at every time whenever we are setting a background image. Now the next part is the new section, so we are going for the new, that is in simple tag, so not class. So position of my navigation should be fixed, width is 100%, margin should be auto, margin heading that I am setting is Zen and pixel left right should be 0 pixel, display in a flex manner, and align dot all this item in a centers. Okay, justify the content between space between with all this navigation. Margin should be bottom that I am setting here is in 20 pixel, and the text transformation property should be about this. Okay, so this could be done for the name. Okay, so see my background is setted. Okay, so we have to now design it for the logo. Okay, the new section that I have set it on the left side. So the next part is what we are working for this logo. Okay, so next is the logo class. Color is in rice blue. Okay, font size should be 15 pixel. Letter spacing that I am setting as 2 pixel. Text shadow property. That is in 1 pixel. 1 pixel, 1 pixel. 2 pixel and 5 pixel. Light salon, light salon color. Font family that I'm using from here, that I'm copying here, and the text transformation property. So I will take over here and say copies. Okay. So we will go see what is. Okay, so my logo is ready. Okay, so there is an span, so we have to span particularly. So here span section. Color is in light sun. Okay, so it will be done now. Okay. Now we are going for this section. So after completing this, name where done. Okay. So my list style type should be none. Okay. Display as an inline block. Okay. Margin that I am setting as a 0, 20 pixel. And position should be related. Okay. So my navigation is ready now. Now we are going for the name. Text decoration is a none. Okay. Color that I am setting as another white color. Text transformation property should be uppercase, and the font weight that I am setting is 400. Okay. So our new section is ready now. Now we are going to create this particularly over effect on this navigation menu. So name I after basically contain blank. Okay. Height is a 3 pixel. Width first we are setting as 100. Percentage. Background design to be white. Position absolute, call that left is 0. Okay. Bottom is in -10 pixel. So Now what we are going to do is we are only to design name will enhance over after width is in 100% and here transition property that is in 0.5 second. Here the width is 0. Now now we are going to design for this particularly section, so we have to add that particularly. After completing this new tag here, div dot container 2. Okay, so div dot contain is a class name in that which one is in shampoo, live is in first heading. After that, we are copying that particularly content from the website. Visit place the tube. Okay. And there are the two buttons. Button is in type is equal to class is in button. Okay, and visit this width in this particularly explore now. Okay, so this container class is ready now. So for the content class, we are setting the width as 100%. Okay, content width and position that is an absolute position. Top is an 50%. Transform traffic zen 5, that is an minus 50%. Okay, text align then center position and color that is white. So complete something this or so. Okay, so our content is set in the center. Now we are working for this H1. So here put content H1, that is the font size, then 18 pixel, margin top should be 18 pixel. Okay. Later spacing. Should be 2 pixel. Font family same. This font family from okay, and with the white color, and also there is no white color, there is no change. So for the next we are going for the B. So dot content is a class, margin should be 20 pixel. So on weight, that is bold. Okay. The size is 15 pixel, 9 height is 20 pixel, and the color property is a light zone. Okay, so this 9. So both. So now we are going to work for the button class. So dot button width is 115 pixel, heading is 0. Text align center property, margin that I am setting is 20 pixel and 10 pixel. Okay, font size should be 22 pixel. My background should be transparent. Border property is none. Okay, so I don't want border. Box shadowing property should be 5 pixel from all this side with the light zone color. Okay, color is white color. Cursor should be pointer. Position, that is relative. Font Okay, font weight is in bold, letter spacing is on pixel, and yes, over button is between sense. So property 10 pixel. So pixel. Now it will so now the whole is over class. So color that is in light salon, background color it is okay, and there is one animation that I am adding with red keyframe tools. Animate, okay, 0%, transform, scale 0.6 and 0.7, color that is solo. Okay, so this animation that I am setting on my H1 content here. So animation, the name is animate 0.5 second is the only one time. The count should be 1. So animate is Ctrl S and C. Okay, so our animation is done. Okay, and animation after this. So here I do transition from the transition should be point. So now we are going to create our next section, that is an about section. Okay, so div, here I am creating the div dot section one. Okay, in that the div dot about section, or in the div there is an inner content. Okay, second section. So in this, firstly I am creating the tag as an about, is in using the h1 tag, and the class is equal to text. Okay, so in the text we are going through this. So I'm copying this and here I'm pasting my content, same that I have mentioned in that. Okay. And after completing this inner content div tag, there is an another div that I am created, that the button class. Okay, so I have already used this two button. I'm only changing the name of that button, as in here there is an get in touch. Okay, get in touch, and here Control Z, here there is an read more, second button. Okay, and now I am using the right angle, that is same as in there is a define over here in the button sections. Okay, so that's it. Firstly, I'm going for this font awesome. Okay, firstly you have to go with this font awesome for CDN. Okay, get started with the font awesome. First link you have to click. Okay, in that you have to download this particularly font awesome. Okay, so I want only font awesome 4.70 7.0. okay, that I am already downloaded. Okay, so after completing, I am in this particularly folder. I'm copying that particularly zip file and extracting over there only, and in that particularly .css folder. Okay, in font awesome there is a CSS folder. In that there is an one font awesome .css file. So I am including this file in my particularly this document. Okay, so here I'm setting the link relation is equal to style sheet, type is equal to text slash CSS. Okay, and href is equal to end font awesome property, there is in CSS, and backslash there is in font awesome.min.css. Okay, so my font awesome file is included, and here I am only included far angle right. Okay, so Control S, and same as it is I am here writing that is a far angle right. Okay, so sorry, not here but here, yes, far angle right, and same is in here far angle right. Okay, so can we go for it? So after completing this, okay, there are the two buttons with this right angle that are added over here in the about section. Now we are going to design this particularly section. So here I am sectioning this style.css file, and I am keeping here the index.css file. After completing this, here I am commenting my file as an about section. Okay, so I have, okay, here I am creating the ID. because I have to link that particularly section on the about navigation. So as section 1, there is a minimum height should be 17 ph. Okay, then display as an flex property. Okay, and justify my content should be in the center. Now we are going for this particularly class. So dot about background, that is an URL. In that there is an ex2.jpg with the no repeat and this should be left. Okay, so can we go say this first? So background size is in 100%. Okay, background color, that is in white smoke. Okay. Overflow should be hidden, and there is a padding property as in 114 pixel as a top and bottom and 0 pixel as a left and right. So okay, so my content should be in a center format. Now we are designing our inner content class. So here dot inner content is in width, it is in 55%. Okay, floating property should be right, background color should be transparent. Okay, and the padding I'm also setting here is in 140 pixel from all the sides. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so our content should be in a center format. It could be done. Okay, now we are going for this particularly button class, but in that first I have to design this h1 in P also. So in the inner content, copying this particularly code and copying over here and here h1. So for the h1 tag we are margin bottom property that I'm setting as in 13 pixel. Font size should be 16 pixel. Font weight should be bold. Color, that is an light salmon. Okay, sorry. And the display as in hidden content. So it could be so not this, but we have for this. Okay, so our about section for the h1 content is ready. That could be same as in this. Okay, it could be done. Now we are going for the P, that a class that I have set it as a text. Okay, dot text. Font size should be 25 pixel line height, that is in 13 pixel I am setting. Text align is in justify, and the margin bottom is in 14 pixel because we are added there is a button. Okay, so this could be completed. Now the next content we have this two button. Okay, so I'm only designing this dot button far. Front side should be 25 pixel. Transition property is 0.5. Second easy. Okay, and there is a dot button over effect dot far. Transform translate x as in 30. Control Z. Three pixel. So, but our button is not in a proper position, so there is an our inner content. So I have to close this class. So we're done now. Okay. So I have to increase only the font size. So now I'm moving back this button class, and here only I am changing here the 180 pixel. So now it could be done. Yes, it could be done. Okay, so our about section is ready now. The reason next that we are setting. Okay, so after adding this about section, okay, so there is an fix my navigation menu that are on the fix. Okay, that I am set it as in background color is a black. So now we are going to set this particularly navigation menu as in fixed. Okay, so first of all we have to go for the jQuery CDN. Okay, I have to add this particularly jQuery path. Unified, and I have to copying this and pasting on this my head section. So I'm after completing my CSS, I am copying this over here. And at the end of this particularly here before the body section, I'm writing my script. I'm commenting as in JavaScript. Okay. And closing that particular script. So here I'm firstly writing my JavaScript code. Okay, so dollar window function, okay, dot on a single line scroll, okay, and function. If our dollar in round bracket window dot scroll top, okay, z, then dollar the new section, okay, new section dot add class name, and after completing this the else section, same, control C, but in the place of add class I have to name as in remove class, okay. So let me check in that particularly class that I have added or not. Yes, this class, okay, sticky, that I am using over here. Okay, so in the single inverted I have to write that particularly class name. So now we are going to save this particularly sections, okay. So our new bar should be in a static position and background color should be in a black, okay. So our next part is, after completing my about section here, destination, okay. So I have to create this 3 card design, okay. So we are creating as a heading as a destination selection and also set it as a card design, okay. So now div dot grade design, okay, first class. In that I have added one h1 as in what, popular destination as in my heading, okay, and there is an p class, sorry, and we just like copying this, Okay, so my P should be done, and here my first div section should be completed. After completing, I am adding here there is a grid. Sorry, yes, here I have to mention the ID because I am creating only landing page. Okay, so dot grid layout dot grid class dot grid item dot card, or in the card section there is an image src is equal to first card image is a Singapore and alt as an image. Okay, so my image is ready. Now there is an one class, there is an card content. So in the card content there is an h1. In the h1 I am setting as an class is equal to card header. Okay, so there is an name is a Singapore. Complete. So my card content should be ready, and after that there is an p tag. So class is equal to card text. Okay, so directly I am copying that content from design already landing page. So copying this, Ctrl C, and I am pasting over here. So my card content should be ready, and before this there is an button. So button class is equal to card button. Okay, and the name is a visit. So this could be complete. Okay, so after completing this, first I am copying this one, Ctrl C, here Ctrl V, and again Ctrl V 3 times. Okay, so here Bali view. Okay, in the Bali view name is in what that I have set it, yes, Bali Indonesia. So copying this and pasting here, and the content that I have set it. Same as it is for the here, Maldives.jpg, Maldives, Iceland. And this content that I am copying. Okay, so our code is ready now. Now we are going for the design part. So first we are creating here card design as in mark. Okay, now okay, this first grid design. So I'm copying this, Ctrl C, and has the design. Okay. So margin that I've set it is in 14 pixel and 10% from left and right. Okay, after that we have a grid design. H1 there is an font size as in 16 pixel. Okay. Text align should be center. Font weight is a bold and color is a light sun. Okay. Save for all the content as great design P. For the P that font size 20 pixel and text align should be in a center. This could be done for particularly this class. So now this. Okay. So this could be set it. Okay. So now we are move for our next section, that is in grid layout. Okay. So in a grid layout, what we are doing to first we are setting the property for the grid layout. Okay. So the grid layout property, that is the justify content should be in a center format. Okay. Display property, that is in flags. Line item should be center. Okay. After completing this, there is in grid class. So dot grid. Okay. So in a grid class that I am setting, the margin should be 20 pixels from top and bottom, then 15 pixels from left and right, and the display format should be in a grid. Next, the reason width should be 100% and grid gap 35 pixel. Yes, and a grid template column, I have to divide that particularly 3 into the column. So it is in 1.0 FR, 1.0 FR and 1.0. So this property X is set it. Okay, so now next step is the grid item. So we have to set dot grid item class. Okay, so in this, the background color, that is in white smoke. Box shadow property, that is in 5 pixel, 5 pixel, 5 pixel, 0 slate gray color. Okay, cursor should be pointer. Okay, complete. And after completing this, the grid item or effect okay, that we are settled later. First we are going for the class. So here there is an image. So here I am creating the class is equal to card image. Yes. I am copying this. Let's see. Displays and block. Okay, width should be 100% and height. Okay, height I am setting as an 14 VH. Okay, so an object free property should be cover. So my image is fixed. So okay, so see the image should be in a card. Now we are designing for this content. After converting the card image, we are going for the card content class. Control C and here dot control B. Padding property should be 10 pixels. Then there is a card header class, so control C and here dot control V. Font size should be 13 pixels. Font weight bold. Color small. Letter spacing, that is an 1 pixel. Okay. Now after completing the card header, so can we go to so our card header should be ready. Now we are going for the next, that is an card text property. Sorry, card text class. So dot control and here card text, the font size that is an 15 pixel. Padding property that is an 10 pixel. Line height should be 20 pixel. Okay. Margin bottom before the button that is an 10 pixel. And so this could be done now. There is some difference. Font family I have to set first because there is a font family. Open this and pasting here. Okay, so now we can go to this. Okay, would be done, but what is happening? There is nothing but font family. Okay, next we are designing the card button. Okay, dot control V here. So card button should be displayed in a block format. Okay, after that the width should be 100%. Padding property that is in 15 pixel. Font size is a 20 pixel. Text align is a center. Border property is a none. Background color, it is a salon. Okay. Cursor property is a pointer. Letter spacing is in 1 pixel. And color that I'm setting is in hexadecimal code, that's in 40434E. Okay. Now we done for designing. Let's say so our car should be designed now. Now I have to set the hover effect that is over here. So the hover effect that is in our card. Dot grid item over. So here transform, translate x should be -6 pixel and box shadow property. This is 0, 5 pixel, 5 pixel, 5 pixel, white smoke. Okay, shade could be done now. So yes, there is a one remaining section. There is an the grid item here. I have to set the transition property first. 0.5 second. So now can you go for this? There is an we have to use here the translate y. Okay. So now it could be done. Okay. So our destination section is ready now. The same. Now we are going for the next section. That is in services. Okay. So we have to design the services section. So after completing this section, here I am commenting section services. Okay. div as services. Okay. Yes, there is an one h1 paste services. Okay, and there is an one. Okay, so I am copying this from the section. And where is the control V now? Okay, so our first div is closed over here. So now the div dot services section that dot inner width. Okay. Dot services. Sorry. And section title class dot services container and represent div dot service. Class div dot services icon. So here I am setting up xc. So my icon is attached now. So after completing this section, there is another section. There is an div dot services title. So in that accessories. So after completing this, there is an div class. These are services. So here I am copying this content. Control C. Here Control V. Okay. So now what I have to do, I am copying this particularly content. Control C before closing this my 6 times. 4, 5, 6. Okay. So yes, Fafa XC should be ready. Now here I am setting Fa and name is an paste folder. Same, we are going to add here Fa hotel. Hotel. Okay, and here there is a luxury hotel. Okay, after completing this, we have to remove this class, and here it is in coffee. Here it is, and there is an T point. Okay. After completing this, there is an Wi-Fi. So here Wi-Fi service. Sorry, free Wi-Fi. Okay. In the last, the remaining service section is an beer. Mini this could be done. Our content is added. Okay, see, now we are designing this content. So first reason I have to comment this particularly here. So here commenting services section, closing this, and cost ID. So ID as in services, it is comment that margin that I have to set, it is in 17 pixel from bottom, 20% from left to right. Okay, so our margin should be done. Now we are complete with the hash services h1. Okay, so for the h1, the font size is 16 pixel. Text align should be center. Font weight is a bold, and color that is an light. So this could be done. Now the next, there is in services p tag. Font size is a 25 pixel and text align should be center. This could be done now. Now we are going for the services section. So I'm copying this, Control C and Control V. Okay. First, services section, the margin top property is a 17 pixel. Okay. Background linear gradient property. Using the linear gradient, there is an RGBA 0.5 and RGBA, this is 0.8. Okay, and the URL that I'm setting here, so ep.jpg. So my image is added. Now the background size over and adding property is in 14 pixel 0. Okay, now the next, first we are going to see what is the, okay, so our services section should be ready and our background should be ready now, but there is a problem in the image. So I have dot I am using here another image because this image is not available over here, that I am not copied. So back project, okay, show. So it could be done. Okay, our image is now settled. First we are going to do this. Next section is our next section, our next class is an inner width after completing. So Control C over here and here, dot Control V, and the inner width should be width is in 100%. Maximum width should be 1200 pixel. Margin is in auto. Okay. Padding property, that is in 0.13 pixel. Okay. And overflow should be hidden. So my overflow property is so next is in services section title. So Control C and here dot Control V, right, text align, so the sample property, color is in white, text transform property should be uppercase, and font size is a 10 pixel. Okay, so now this is set for all the content. First, next we are going for that services container. Control C. So I have to remove this. So in the services container, there is a margin 20 pixel. Display as in flex. Flex wrap should be wrap. Justify content as in center. Yes, so now the next class, that is in services box. So dot Control V. For the services box we have the maximum width property, that is in 230 pixel for each box. Okay. After completing this, padding, that is in 14 pixel. Text align is in center. Color property, that is in white. So that I am setting pointer and so see, our section should be divided now. Okay, now we are going for the next part. So our next part is what we are going to design this services icon. So dot Control V here, class, that is an okay, display property, that is an inline block. Okay, width is in 100%, height is also 100%. Border property, that is in 1 pixel, solid white color. Border radius I am setting is in 15 pixel. Okay. Now the next part is a background RGBA. Manually set it, that is in 231. property. Pixel. Margin top also set it 13 pixel, and the transition should be 0.3 second linear. Okay, so our services icon should be, oh my god, this could be done. What is this happening? Not the percentage over here, there is an pixel. Yes, this mistake. Now it could be done. Okay. So this will be done now. Now the next section is for the eye. Okay. So I'm copying this, Ctrl C and Ctrl V. Line height property I have to set as an 100 pixel. Okay. Font size should be 15 pixel. Okay. Text line should be in center. Okay, so now my all this are in the center. Okay, so this could be done now. Now we are going to set in the hover effect about us. Okay, so in the hover section, what we are going to do, what I have to do, before this, the services icon, okay, sorry, not services icon, but services box, column over dot the services icon. Background color should be light salmon color. Okay. And now the next there is one say this transition effect, so that already we are setting on this destination card design. So now we have to set for this services box also. So dot services box, my first class dot over, and that transform translate 5 minus 6 pixels, same. Okay, it will be same for all this. Okay, so before going to this, I have to set in a services box. Where is the services box? Yes, here the transition property should be 0.3 second. And now, okay, and the remaining section is for this particular content. So we have to first design our services title, and services text. So here dot services title, font size pixel, and margin bottom property pixel. Not should be 20 pixel. again I have to increase. Large 25. This is enough. Okay, it will be done now. We have to set for this class the services. Next, Control C here and Control V here. Then font size should be 15 pixel and justify self as an start. Okay, so now my car is designed now. So see this file. Okay, it could be done now. Now our next part remaining is about section, that is in contact us section. So we are designing this first and this next. Okay, now so first we are going for the next section after completing this. Contact us. DIV section as a class, that div dot contain class, and that div dot text as in class equal. So let us Control C and what is this? The content. Yes, the Control V over here. And after completing this, there is another div section. In this, there is a button. Okay. So button. Design this. So in this, completing this, I'm adding, this, yes, like this. Contact section. So completing this. Okay, the dot section class. That was mentioned as margin. So margin should be margin 50% and 0 pixel. Okay, so next is dot contain class. So in the content class there is a displays and flex property. Background color should be light, adding 30 pixel, text align in center, align contain is in space between. Now for this, now we are going for the next class, that is in text. margin type, that is in 30%. Padding, that is in 13 pixel. Font weight 500. Line height, so 13 pixel. The color is white. Okay, so this will be done now. Now our next part, that is in button. So here dot button, but I am taking like this because we are before using the button class. So background, that is in transparent. Border property is in 1 pixel. Solid white color, and float property should be bright. Okay. And there is a here there is a mistake. Okay, so now there is a button hover effect. So contain dot button over should be background, so white color. Okay, this will be done. Now our last remaining part, that is an contact, this one. So we are completing with this. Here contact us, and here yes, I am adding the same footer content. div has id as a contact us. Dot about section, dot about box. In that there is a dot text. So in that is H6. Sorry, shower X. Completing this section, there is another section, dot text same 6 connect. After completing this, there is another section, div dot social. Okay, so here for Facebook blog, web, for Instagram, Okay, now social class should be ready now. Right. So I have to copy up to this content, Control C, and using this particular section. So I have to copy close. Okay. So the second time, C and here Control V. Okay. So here the text should be company. Okay, and in that what I have to do this link relation that I have set it. So yeah, could be done. This could not become. Okay, so that is in company, and after that into multiply by y else, and here there is an plus, okay, else services. Here news, is in New Year. Here else is in content. Okay, let's get it done now. Last, the remaining section. Using this copy, contact us. This particular section. This open this, save, and Control V for that. Control C, and here Control V, and again Control C, and here Control Z, sorry. C. Let's go now. Now we are going to design this. So section is completed here. One, we completed now. So here for the last section is heading down. Okay, so next is I have to set the design part. So there is before the about section. Yes, here there is one section is added, there is in container one. So now about container 1. So dot container 1 class. Okay, the height is in 16 VH and background color is in white. Okay. Next is an about class section. Display is an inline flex manner. Margin 15 pixel. So there is one mistake in this particular section. So this could be close here. Okay, now this could be done now. Okay. This could be done. Next is a about box. So there is an about box class. So Control C here and Control V here. Heading property should be 17 pixel. Okay, and next we have about box text through and so dot text through. Before I am using this text show, so I have to about box then text to and H6. So for this it is in font size is in 25 pixel. Adding property that is in 10 pixel 0. Text transformation is in uppercase. And font weight is in 600. Okay. So now what is all this? And next is about Control V, and here there is an P. So justify contain as an inherit property. Font size is an 18 pixel. And padding property is in 5 pixel from top and bottom and 0 pixel from left and right. Okay. So now the next step is in social. So here dot about box dot social. So padding is in 5 pixel. Font size is in 20 pixel. Border radius that is in 5 pixel. Color is in white. What about box dot social dot border radius is in 20 pixel. Background is in light. Adding it is in 10 pixels, and we have to create first over effect and we are setting the transition effect. So about box dot social dot far colon over is in background white. Okay, so here to add the transition property, it is in 0.8 second. So for us process. Okay, over this icon is ready now. So now we are going for this. Okay, so where here I have to add print. Okay, so now it will be done. Okay. The last step that is in remaining, not about box dot text. Twinkle text decoration 1. Color is in okay. Sorry, not white, black. Same. Okay, so our outer section is ready. There is an to here the IDs now. So here I am adding the home. Okay, next that is in section 1. So open this and insert Control C and here Control V. Okay, now for the destination there is an ID as a great design. So Control C and here Control V. Okay, and for the services Control C and listen location. Yes, here listen Control V. And the last section there is let's see Control V and the first here and good behavior. So smoothness, smooth. So now, so my home section, about section, my destination section, my contact section. Yes, that is in smooth. Okay. So now, so my home section is ready now. Now for the about section, in about section there is a button. Next is in destination section is ready. Next is in destination and services. And the last is in contact us. What is the problem in a contact us? So I hope you are like my video. If you are like my video, then share and subscribe my YouTube channel. Thank you for watching my video. Thank you.